There we go. Okay. And we are on. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the I'm about to say the Just Acting Up show. Messing up early in the new year. Happy New Year. Messing up already, man.
Get it together, sir.
I'm trying to get it together, sis, man. This is Joffrey's VIP room. Once again, Happy New Year. Many blessings to every last one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning into the show. This is the very first show of the new year, and I'm thankful for the two guests that are on here. This is my first brother and sister pairing, man. So we just made history, y'all.
Hey, in 2022.
Damn, man. We got my brother Talmadge Miller, and we got Tamarra. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing this morning?
Man, we just acting up this morning, bro.
Pretty good.
Thank you. It is an honor for y'all to come on my show, man, and I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful for y'all. So Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year, first and foremost. Appreciate y'all again. So this is what we do in Joffrey's VIP room. I'm gonna go ahead and do my introduction to y'all, and y'all tell us a little bit about yourselves. So we are gentlemen here on Joffrey's VIP room. So I want to be ladies first. So Tamarra, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do in the acting community.
Okay. Well, hi, my name's Tamarra. I am currently a camera woman / wardrobe designer / caster, I guess as you can say. I try to help my brother as much as I can in our film production and honor the Lord while doing so. I'm also a nerd.
Nothing wrong
so
with that.
I love anything anime, anything Marvel, and I'm also a nursing student. So
nice.
So snippet of who I am.
Man, so many hats. This lady is talented, y'all. And last but not least, Brother Talmadge, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Hello and good day to everybody. My name is Talmadge Miller Jr., better known as T. Miller. I own a company called T. Miller Productions, and we are exhibiting nothing more than films that impact people for Christ. We are not the roundabout type of film making people that you might think of. You see a lot of great Christian films that are out there, but we like to deal with subjects that are more straightforward, gritty, and also with imagination to put your mind in another place, but bring about the lessons that the Lord wants us to be able to learn. You probably haven't seen too many films with action that are Christian films, but the ones that I'm producing and putting together, best believe you're going to see that. I'm also a minister, been a preacher for about 10 years now. I used to work at a radio station, Gospel 1360, draw, I write, putting together stories, all kind of things, photography, man, just whatever I can put my hat rack on, and work out, that's definitely what I do. But definitely my main focus right now is film production in the Houston and Baytown area, and just, living in my imagination so that you can visually perceive what it is that I've been thinking. Is that good enough?
That's good. Hey, both of y'all did part, man. Hey, y'all. Yes, y'all so talented, man. Oh man, and the Little Scroll, man. It's tell us a little bit about that film, and then we'll go ahead and get into the Marvel universe that we're going to talk about.
Oh, absolutely, man. The Little Scroll is a film that I actually wrote during the beginning of the pandemic. It's crazy, man. It started off as just a short that I wanted to put together because we were, we were limited on how much we can get together. So I wrote something real small for like 3 or 4 people, and now it's transformed to something much bigger. Basically, 20 years in the future, 18 to 20 years in the future, all Christian liberties have been taken away. Churches have been destroyed, Bibles are burned and banned, and Christians are legally hunted down by people, and you can kill them and do whatever you want for them simply because they want to extinguish the name of Christ. A group of men have come together to be able to put an end to that, called the Christian Resistance Force. And their purpose is to be able to give light and hope to a people who have continued to hold on to their faith in the midst of persecution. It's very different. The goal at the end of the day is to be able to deliver Bibles to people so that the word of God can continue to be read in the midst of the onslaught that's going on. We've been shooting for about a year now, and it's in a sense kind of like a 007 movie.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of secrecy, it's a lot of spy stuff going on. There's a lot of intense choreography and action, man, and just things that you wouldn't expect that would pop out of the blue in a post-apocalyptic non-Christian world. So that's a small synopsis of what's involved in the film.
Yeah, man, and I dig it too, man. It's what I love about it is that it's something different that I haven't done. And that, and then on top of that, dealing with, the Bible and Christianity and everything. And, I was already hooked already. And then, so it's going to be great. It's awesome. I'm working with them as well, too, on it. And you won't see me, do little this, little that, but we're going to save that. Yeah. So,
man, I can't even remember how I got connected with you. I think somebody suggested you or something.
Yeah.
But bro, at our table read,
yeah.
At the first table read, I was like, bruh, what's the food?
I was so excited.
Yo, man. I was like, dog, we keeping Joffy, man. And you wasn't even reading your part. You was reading somebody else's part. And I was just like, no.
And then we got into that first choreography practice. We heard your signature screams.
Yeah, bro.
He cannot contain himself.
I'm like, yes.
Oh man.
Like you really thought he was hurt.
Man, what?
He sold it.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I have fun doing it, and that's all giving thanks to the stunt crew at Westmount Houston. They taught me this and this, and then me just being a character myself.
Yeah.
With like anime and cartoons and everything, and I always tell myself, bring a little bit more into what you're doing, have fun with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So yeah, but y'all will see my brother Talmadge and Tamarra again on the Just Acting Nub Show later on when it's filmed. So once again, appreciate y'all for it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. So with all that being said, now we will go ahead and get into the Disney Plus Marvel series. But before we do that, Talmadge, my brother,
yes,
where
sir.
can we find you at, man? What you got a YouTube channel, correct?
I do, man. My YouTube channel is as my name is spelled, TalmadGe, Talmadge Miller Jr. Man, you put that in. I'm the only Talmadge Miller Jr. on YouTube. Put it in the search. You'll see me with my cool Mo Deep pose and my blue suit, kind of like this, lean to the side. And it has a lot of stuff that I've done, commercials. I'm actually in the process of building it up right now. But you can also find me on Instagram, Mills, MILLZ _photography. And matter of fact, I have two of them. One is dedicated just strictly to my photography, and the other one is just me, everyday life. Same thing, Mills _photography too. That's where you can find me. And yeah, you'll see more of things with the little scroll, past work, and more things that we have coming out soon.
Nice, man. Dopeness, man. All right, y'all. With that being said, appreciate y'all again. Let's go ahead and get into the Disney Plus Marvel series. So,
Marvel Disney Plus.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, man, so y'all, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, man, so we are gonna go ahead and say the House of Mouse, Disney, Mickey Mouse. You can't touch that mouse. So he just got his hands in there. Like it's just, hey, man, he just got his hands on everything, man. So I mean, hey, and they're putting out this greatness that is Marvel, and everybody has the series coming out. I remember when they first announced these Marvel series for Disney Plus. I was like, okay, let's see. And at first I was like, wait, I'm like, okay. I'm like, let's see how it goes first. But they just been handling things the right way with all these Disney Plus, the storyline. And I'll be quiet talking. Tamarra, tell me your thoughts on it, on how they've been handling some of these series and the storylines and everything. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I feel like they've been on point all together. Like they made it feel like each episode is like in the theaters watching one of their full-length movies. You know, like they didn't skimp on the quality. You can tell they took their time on it. The structure was good. The details were good. You know, you look forward to it every week. So I feel like they didn't miss a beat on it.
I agree. Talmadge, what do you think about it, brother?
Man, well, I'm gonna tell you what first drove me to Disney Plus in the first place, man. You know, I heard about it and I was like, oh, it sounds pretty cool. I was like, yeah, you know, another subscription, $9.99 a month.
Yeah.
But then them boys said something in particular. I was like, wait, what? Somebody told me they had the X-Men from the 90s show. They used to watch on Fox 26. I was like, what? And then they turned around and said, they got gargoyles on there. It was over. I said, sign me up. Yeah. But as I scrolled through everything, I started to see that they had a Marvel section. And so I went to this Marvel section and I was very, very astounded by what I saw. The very first thing that I looked at when I got to it was Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
All right.
My brother. It started off correctly with a bang. Like, beautiful. What I really like is the fact that what Marvel is doing is they're taking characters who may not be originally as popular, right? We know you got the Captain America, you got the Iron Man, right? You got the Hulk. So you got these three who center and make everything just bam, right? But they said, nope. Let's take the people who are not as popular in a sense, you know, and let's give them some great selling points. And that's what I really love about these series.
Yeah. Giving them a voice, you know, outside of being a supporting actor or a supporting character to the usual main people that are in the forefront. And so it kind of creates a fuller picture because they give a background to everybody and not just those poor folks.
Yeah. I agree, totally agree, and that's something that they needed too, because you know, like we all know how it is in a movie. You only get so much time to squeeze in as much as you can, and character development, and setting up the story and the delivery and the lines. And we all know in Hollywood, you know, time is money. So this was a win-win for everybody because, like y'all was saying, they're taking these characters that you really don't put too much attention to and giving them their own platform. So we can relate to them, and it's just been great. Like I've been enjoying all of it. Everything looks sharp, and like how Tamarra was saying, like movie quality on this little screen, and it's been fire. Plain and simple, man. So yeah, man. I know that. So we got the Loki series that's been out, and that Loki series just took it up a whole new level.
It did.
Of course, you know, WandaVision took it up a whole new level. So all these series are just coming out, and we just like a little kid, just eating popcorn, just going like, man, what's next? What's next, man?
All right. I think what's interesting to me, man, is I've always been a fan of Marvel Comics since I was a little boy, man. That's actually how I learned how to draw. I used to go get those Uncanny X-Men comic books that they begin to reprint in the 90s, probably about like 96, 95, somewhere in there. And I would take a sheet of paper. After I would read, I would just be lost for hours. I would read, man, get the sheet of paper, and then I would trace over it. And then I began to learn how to develop my drawing skills.
Wow.
But not only that, the storyline, the history in each comic book, I could tell you about each character. I could tell you how they got their powers, how it started, you know, how they did this, how they did that. And to actually see it transpire on screen, it's like, dude, this is amazing. Like, oh yeah, I know this, and boom, 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 you know. And so to really see just the fact that, you know, Marvel has done this, and some of the stuff, of course, we know they don't go with the original storyline.
Right.
Okay. At first, I used to be like, man, no, bro, ain't how I I know, right? But because they do it in a respectable way, for the most part, I'm down for it. You know, as long as you keep the magic of what's happening, and you know, I can rock with it. I can rock with it, man. Yeah. That's what I love about this, man. It's just taking it to another level, and my childhood is now becoming a reality in my adult life.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's something else, man. They saving the movie theaters too right now too, with the whole pandemic going on. I know some directors or some people are saying that they're bashing some of these superhero films, but we're looking at it like, hey, man, in all honesty, they keeping this theater thing alive. Yep. I mean, I understand people are saying you take away from the story and act like, no. This is good.
Right, it's good. The point blank period, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So let's talk about the let's see. Start off with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Worries whatsoever. But yeah, so tell me about Falcon and Winter Soldier, man. How you thought about it? Your thoughts?
I feel like I can give you an episode by episode synopsis, bro. Like,
really,
again, starting off episode 1, boys came out clean, came out strong. Sam came out, man, in the suit, and the little quick mission that they had to show. I feel like it was deliberate because they wanted to show you the capability of Sam as being one of the leads in this film. And I think that was super dynamic, how he had to do it under the time limit to make sure that they did not pass the border that they weren't supposed to pass. It showed Red Wing, how he came through on the clutch for that boy. Little bullets like Red Wing is live, bro. It was a great setup. But then also what I really believe makes good writing is the fact that they show the conflict in the character. Right, Sam enjoys doing what Sam does, but not only is a superhero, but he's also a family man. Right, transition. So he's not only dealing with what America is saying about him, he's also dealing with the struggles financially. We don't never see what's going on behind the scenes with the superheroes. Right, that man came home and I done saved the universe, bro. I done saved the world, but I'm still broke. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money, bro. I can't with this boat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do, bro. My sister getting on my nerves. My nephews love me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some love here. But it's like, man, what we gonna do? The bank ain't gonna look out for you, boy. Hey, I remember you. You're what's it called? Cool. Does that work for anything? No, sorry. That doesn't work for anything.
Man, that hit me so bad. I'm like, man, I think only Spider-Man was the one that dealt with financial situations. We thought that the Avengers, I thought y'all good. That boy said, nah, Tony pulled the plug on that.
Bruh, totally pulled the plug.
Yeah, man.
Then you're looking at the what I like is they did not shy away from realness. Okay. Realness as in what it takes to be able to get a loan in the bank. I mean, something so simple like that, a loan in the bank. Okay. What it takes to be able to be a black man in America. Right. And the dealings of it. And I mean, they didn't shy away from it at all. And that was good because they didn't disrespect nothing. They just put it right there in your face. And then there wasn't now we just looking at episode 1, right? There wasn't any hierarchy, right? They didn't try to make it seem like the white people are better than the black people or the black people are better than the white people. It put them on a playing field that shows the reality of what America thinks. Right? And how they treat people. This ain't even the action. This is just the writing. Right? And this is what I appreciate more than anything else. The concept of how you tell a story. Because action scene is going to be maybe at the max, maybe 2 minutes unless you got a final boss.
Right.
Now, how did you keep my attention the entire time before we get to the next fight that I'm waiting on? The pen, bro. You got to have the skills when it comes to it. So, I'm going to pause right there so somebody else can speak. But,
I guess I can keep going. I guess you can say what I loved was how they didn't show Sam as being this person that was just like, I'm I'm on top of everything. I'm confident about everything. I deserve everything that I'm going to get. You show him kind of like, I don't deserve this shield. I don't deserve this this position. You know, he still felt like, you know, the original Captain America was the one that should still be there and should still be moving forward in that role, you know. So it kind of showed that he, you know, didn't look at himself as this like high powered, all that type of person, but like he was humble, you know. Yeah. So I love that. And then being able to see him trying to consciously, intentionally make time to be there for his family and make sure that they have what they need. And then also trying to divide his time to be there for everyone else as a superhero, you know. And so it's just kind of just a lot that he's trying to balance, and he's just battling within himself, you know, and at the same time trying to uphold his responsibilities. Yeah. You know, so it kind of made him seem more like a human and less like this super person. Yeah. And, you know, that's something that I appreciate, you know, because a lot of times when we watch these movies, it's like you just see the superhero side. You don't see them as they're a human first, you know, before they develop into this person that's, you know, out and about, you know, with powers and magic and all that stuff. So that's what I enjoy about it.
Likewise, I agree with both of y'all, man. And like Tamarra, what you were saying, that human side of humanity, and that's they really hit home on it. And it's like and the same thing like what you were saying, Tamarra. It's like even though like I was a part of the many that helped save the world, I still got bills. And like, yeah, man. And that's isn't that kind of like us as well too? Like, you know, when we go to work, we put in some good, tough, you know, long hours. We feel superhuman to people that needs our help or whatever, but at the end of the day, you know, we still got bills too. We still got life we got to deal with. We still got to juggle this and that. And it's just so, it makes it relatable. Yeah. And that's what we love about it. And, you know, bring it down to our level. And that's what's so beautiful about the show, man, and how we can relate to it. The action scenes, man, I'm still laughing at I was watching this dude on YouTube, Andre the Black Nerd, and he made me laugh because he called what's his name, Party City Cap. And I was like, Party City? I'm like, he told me this man got his costume for Party City, man. You know, I was cracking up when he said that, man. And he did his job, and you know, he said he knows how it's going to be with, you know, stepping into this mantle of Captain America. And so he knew what his role was, and he knew that fans are going to feel that way. So it automatically gave you that feeling like, nah, that ain't my Captain America. Right. And it was just so cool. It's like, we know you acting, but at the same time, it's like, man, y'all playing that role was so perfect.
Man, because I really didn't like him, bro. I was like, bro, where you got the shield? You got mind? And bro, when he took that super soldier serum out, man, I'm like, no. But I mean, you know,
made you so angry.
Yeah.
You're like, why are you here? Someone
You're not Captain America, bro. Right? You know.
He had a nerve to come out with the old school helmet on too.
Right.
Oh man. He played that role. When you really look at it, then you go back and watch it. Like his lines, everything he was delivering and everything, it makes you irks you. But he playing that role so perfect. It was so
perfect. Well,
man. And you know, to the fans out there, leave these people alone. They're just playing characters.
They're just playing a character, bro.
Like stop sending hate mail to these people.
Now it's real life to them, bro. Like bro, these are real, bro.
That's what's gonna
happen,
man. But you know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you what. The one thing I do appreciate about the U.S. agent, right? Yeah. I appreciate the fact that he really cared about Lamar, right? Yeah. Lamar was, I ain't gonna lie, I like Lamar, bro. Throughout the whole course, I like Lamar, man. Yeah. Hated to see him go out like that, bro. I was like, damn. That boy said, and then Nick say,
oh, bro. He was the voice of reason, man.
I was like, dog, I like him, man. And after that, bro, he lost it. Now, what I can say about Carly and the Flag Smashers, they're different. But I like the fact that Carly has drawing power, right? Mm-hmm. And I like the fact that you actually see a part in the film where she is, it seems like she can be reasoned with. And Sam was here, like Sam was, you know, and she was like, "But what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about." And he was like, you know, he got over here at the funeral, and he was like, "He had her, bro. He had her."
And then old girl come in there and just mess it up.
Messed up everything. I was like, "Nah, this is super trash," you know. But you know, it again, it's very well written, bro. I love it.
It is, man. They wrote it right. Both characters with Bucky, what he was dealing with Sam, what he was dealing with, man. And one of my favorite parts, my favorite episode from it was when Dora Milaje came through.
Yep.
Boy, I said, man,
bruh.
When she said the Dora Milaje has no jurisdiction here. The Dora Milaje has jurisdiction wherever they are to be.
Wherever they be, bro. The females come in live. But you know what? I love the connection between them and Bucky. Yeah. I love the past scene where it shows Bucky kind of got over his trauma from over there. Mm-hmm. No, that was like, I think that was episode 5. What I would love to see more of, 2 things with Bucky I would love to see of. Mm-hmm. Number 1, I want Bucky to grow the hair back, bro. I don't like the shortcut, man, bro. Yeah. I want the hair man. Like he was gangster like that, dog. You know. And then what I would love to see a backstory on Bucky when he was first unfrozen, right? When he was still under the and he you know, like that would be dope. Something leading up to Tony Stark's, you know, how many missions did he complete as the Winter Soldier? You know, what did he do? What did he see throughout that time frame? You know, and then actually go into a great detail about what actually took place in Wakanda. Bro, that would be sicker than sick, bro.
Man, and that's the thing. They have so much what they can work with all these series, man, and that's what keeping us intrigued to it. You know, they have the other series coming out. They have they got She-Hulk coming out. This all. I'm not sure if it's gonna be all this year, but you know, we know that it's coming. Like the Secret Invasion. They got the She-Hulk. They have Moon Knight. I think they have Spider-Man Freshman Year coming out, man. So they just got so much they can work with. They have Ironheart. That's supposed to be the girl supposed to take on the mantle after Iron Man and everything. So it's just it's so many, man. Getting off of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which was dope. Let's stay a little bit more grounded into these heroes that work on the street.
Okay.
That doesn't deal with the mystical powers. So let's go ahead and get into Hawkeye that just came out not too long ago. And they wrapped the season up. Another 6 episodes. That was dope. That was fire. I'll let you do the honors because your girl was on there. I'll let you start off with it.
He was shocked. He was like, "What?"
I didn't want to tell him at first. I was like, "Hey man, go ahead and binge watch it." And I didn't want to say nothing. I said, "Let my brother see it first."
Bro, look. I am not a man who geeks over celebrities at all, right? I say, I'm like, "Oh, well, that's such and such. That's cool." You know, I used to work in radio, bro. So you know, I've met a lot of celebrities, bro. Dog. You lame, bro. Oh my god. What I love, number one, is she is so funny, right? Oh man, she is hilarious, bro. It's like she don't even be trying. I love the accent, right? I seen it in the interview, right? You know, when she didn't have the Russian accent, she has like a English type of accent.
Yeah, I think that's what
Yeah, I was like, wow. But I still thought it was dope, you know. And her first entrance in, I love the all black with the goggles, bro. That was so gang. I'm like, man, who is this? Yeah. And my first hint of who she was is when I seen old girl shot with the, you know, she kind of with the neck. you seen the wristband. I'm like, wait, that's a Black Widow, bruh. Okay. So
take your time.
Wait.
He gotta collect himself.
All right. So look, Yelena's my Hollywood crush, bro. Hands down. All right. Now on to the show.
Yeah.
The first episode I thought started off kind of slow. So at first I was kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah, the first 2 episodes was pretty slow, Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Then it started to pick up the pace, right? So the end of the first episode, I began to like, when they were at the black market auction.
Yeah.
And, the tracksuit gangsters started coming up, man. And Sam, what was the name of that company they had? That moving company?
Oh,
Tracker Bro or something like that.
Trust the Bro.
Trust, yeah. That's a funny name. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, that was hilarious, man. But as it kept building up and you start seeing more things, it grew on me more, right?
Yeah.
Now I absolutely love it. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. What caught my interest in the very beginning is I'm gonna say these famous words.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this all day.
Man.
Dude, now that little stage play, bro, I was like, oh, this is kind of weak, but it's funny though. Like,
catchy.
Yes.
It was
so
catchy.
like, man, hold on, I can do this all day.
Man, I said, and there's been some shows, I think it was Mortal Kombat had a Broadway show.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I did not know, man. When it first came out and it was riding that way, Mortal Kombat had a Broadway show. And I said, what is this?
Wow, I can't even imagine, bro.
Bruh, yes. Mortal Kombat.
I have to YouTube that.
That stuff. So I ain't watch it, but like when I was doing, I think when I did Mortal Kombat history, I was trying to make up because I was trying to do videos for Mortal Kombat was coming out, and I was like started looking for like different shows I want to talk about, and then that's why I'm like, wait, they had a Broadway play? I'm like, what? So I started laughing when I automatically saw that Mr. I Can Do This All Day, and then I was like, okay, this is where we're at now. So
well, I can say at the end of the Hawkeye series, I waited just to see what would come up next, bro. You know, little sister.
The whole thing.
You watched the whole thing, bro.
it was one of them things where
like, you're gonna acknowledge our hard work.
Hey man, no joke. They would have gave me a job and said, "This is where you start off at." Okay, bet. As long as I get my foot in the door.
Right.
Right up, bro. Dang.
Let me pass the Hulk a rock or something like that. So, what you need me to do, man? Oh,
but people don't realize, just as long as it took for them to shoot the show, bro, just that Broadway play they did, that takes time.
Yes, it does.
That was a real Broadway. That was a real presentation.
Yes.
That takes time, effort, energy, practice, bro. Like, man, they went all in. You see the everything in the background that they had to imitate the city. I thought Captain America's jacket was cool. I was telling my sister about it. Captain. Yes, I was like, this is official. But I mean, other than that, getting into the actual series, it was good, man. I liked the fact that everything that they cared that happened in the previous Avengers movies actually carried over into this character of Hawkeye. Still a family man, still loves his family, still wants to be there for him, and is doing everything that he can, but then keeping it realistic. As a father, my children don't need to know everything I struggle with.
Yeah. So
I'm putting y'all in the car. Hey man, look, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all for Christmas. And the fact it's the small things. Yeah. The daughter who recognizes stuff. The boys are oblivious. Okay, Dad. Okay, see you later. She's like, but Dad.
Yeah.
Dad. All of that interaction, man, that helps to build the tension and shows the weight that's on that man's shoulders. But then he has something that's rare. That man got a wife that understood everything and didn't give him no jive, no trouble. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, I understand, do what you gotta do. And it was just like, dog, for a man, for a husband, bro,
man,
got that kind of weight on the shoulder for his wife to just say that.
Like that's something, man. Yeah, ladies, take note. Tamarra.
Man got problems.
No.
Now, when you break that down, it makes you like, wait a minute, you're so right. Every time I come home, I'm dealing with people that can kill me.
Like, boy, you got another bruise?
She ain't questioned if that man was with another female. She ain't tripped home. She ain't do none of that. She was just like, all right, baby, I got you. And I'm just like, oh, what in the world?
Well, you really do think about it. Tamarra, how would you handle something like that if you man, when you really think about it, like, man, like this brother already got to deal with, Thanos and everything else. And so when you come in the house, you like, had a long day? Yeah. You want something to eat? There you go. I'm not going to argue with you. You tell me you're fighting aliens and stuff. So whatever I got to say, I don't get the bills paid.
I've been in the house all day.
But let me put some icing on the cake, though, right? All the times that they show Hawkeye and his wife, right? And he's very open with her about everything.
Yeah.
She doesn't ever get jealous of the relationship between him and Natasha, bro.
That is true.
Never seen that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it shows the dynamic. I was thinking, I be thinking deep. Men and women can have a platonically friendly, like, I really care about you, my friend, but I'm not trying to get at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really my partner. Like, I love you dearly. Yeah. I got a wife at home. And I love her different than I love you, but like, I really care about you. And that's what you see with Hawkeye, man. Like, there's a balance in that man's life, bro. That's just so, and so much so, again, the wife doesn't question anything because that man's so devoted to his family and her. Dog, I want to be like Hawkeye, bro. Man. Except I don't want to hear anything.
No. I don't want that. I don't want that. Man, so.
Boy, beast.
Man, I'm telling you, man. So, Tamarra, give me your take on the Hawkeye series and, the Easter eggs and surprises and, Elena coming through. Tell me your whole take on the Hawkeye series.
Well, I feel like, first off, I would say I like the community that was built between Natasha and Hawkeye. Her coming from a broken home and not really having anybody that hears her or understands her, and then here comes Hawkeye, kind of resisting at first, but then there's this mutual understanding that they need each other's support, and so they were there for each other and they would vent to each other and they would let each other know what's going on. And, the connection just continued to build all the way to the end. And I like that. And I also felt like with Hawkeye being deaf, and then there's the other person on the opposing side that was also deaf, it gave also an encouragement to other people who actually live with that disability, to have like this idea like, ooh, I could be, a superhero if I wanted to, or I could do a lot of things if I want to. I can't let, my disability stop me, or it's not going to stop me, because it didn't stop Hawkeye. It didn't stop this particular person. So,
right.
It really did give a sense of community to me, the series.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope that you pointed that out too. And I like that too. And that's why we're staying within this perimeter right here with the characters that that don't have the superpowers or whatever. These people that's on the street level, handling street level things, and. Yeah, like you said, people that have, hearing loss or whatever, they find inspiration. Like Kate Bishop. Every time I say Kate Bishop, I say it like the way how Yelena she said it so many times, like, Kate Bishop. And it was funny. But how Kate Bishop, she was just inspired by seeing Hawkeye from afar when she was a kid. And that inspired her to, to do these things and, get into archery and fighting and gymnastics and everything. And like Tamara, how you were saying, how they, you know, fed off of each other and built that relationship of like, I don't want you to have to deal with this, but now it's kind of like you win this. And it was just so perfect. And the way how they brought everything into, I didn't know Kingpin was gonna show up in this.
Bro, I didn't know
that
either.
was a shock for me too.
Yeah.
I was like, look at this crossover.
Great words from
And Spider-Man ain't no way like.
No. Peter was doing some other stuff. Peter was dealing with some stuff. But it's cool. And you know, I forgot that I did a video about Kingpin supposed to come on Hawkeye. And he supposed to return, but I forgot about it because I'm like, you got some things you just gotta wait and see because you hear all these different rumors. And my homeboy had me laughing because he said, okay, so Kingpin, you know, they brought him in here, and it was pretty much, even though you know, it seemed as if like Kingpin is alive. I don't care what that last scene was. He's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
He's not finna just bring somebody, Vincent D'Onofrio of that and Kingpin of that magnitude and then kill him off. No. But my homeboy made me laugh when he's saying, right when Kingpin opened up that door and he was about to get Miss Bishop out, he about to yank out that car. He was like, oh snap, it's about to go down. And he was like, oh wait, this is Disney Plus. He's neutered. So he's not he's not really finna go in like Netflix is totally different.
Yeah, right. Netflix, no filter, no nothing. It's everything is out there.
Man, that boy said, if this was Netflix, it would have been a different story. Sweetheart, that would have been a wrap.
That'd been a rap.
That been a rap. Like, even with the fight with Kate Bishop, man, how y'all think she did when she held on against Kingpin?
Man, I think that they should have had her. It should have been a little bit more realistic, right? So if you know your Marvel history, Kingpin has super strength.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. That's what I was thinking too. Like it wasn't used at all.
Well, in a sense, yeah. Every time he got hit with something, you seen he was just like, you know, he'll look down like what? But I mean, Kate Bishop should have been dead, bro. Them ribs should have been broken.
Yeah.
You like she flying through and getting up like, nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah, because if anything, he would have grabbed her by her neck, had her up in the air, and choked her somewhere. Been
done. But of course, you know, they built it that way, of course, because you know this is her. It's mainly about her and Hawkeye. You know, so of course, you know, she survived. But I would have had her acted it out a little bit more differently, and I would have found a suggestion for now him stepping on the arrows and stuff. Okay, cool, because the arrows are still active even if they're broken in the middle. It's the head of it that has like
she did a little thing,
right? So that part is cool, but still, I just would have, if she was gonna get beat up like that, pummeled like that, I would have had her acted a little bit more differently. Like she would have been more hurt when she got her. She'd have really struggled. I would have been like, "Oh, baby, oh, you gonna own it," you know. Mm-hmm. But that's it, you know. And that's not just trying to be overly critical, but just from observation, you know.
Right. I agree with you too, because I was like, "This is the Kingpin. This is the Netflix Kingpin." And first and foremost, I don't know what that brother health bar was at. He was taking some damage. Like you got electrocuted. You got they explosive. You got a car, homie. What?
He just got up like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, got an arrow to the chest. He like, what is this, man?
You're right.
Yeah. What you got going on? Okay.
Yeah, man. I said, first and foremost, that would have scared me. Yeah. Forget this hero stuff. I'm sorry, sir. Mama, get out the car and run, because he coming.
Info. Yeah. So you see, that's why Azrael was so scared, or Kazi, I mean. Kazi was like, no. Girl was like, come with me, you know, let's get up out of here. Azrael was like, you don't know who he is. You know, nah, bro. Yes. Man. And all she wanted to do was just get away. Like, come on, man. I want to be with you, man. Just let's go. Let's go together.
Right, man. So
comes out. He's jealous of her the whole time. Like, That's why Azrael was so scared, or Kazi. I mean, Kazi was like, "No." Girl was like, "Come with me. Let's get up out of here." Azrael was like, "You know who he is? No, bro."
Man.
And all she wanted to do was just get away. Like, come on, man. I want to be with you, man. Just let's go. Let's go together.
Right, man. So
comes out. He's jealous of her the whole time. Like, but anyway. Yeah.
No, man. You good, brother. So it was good, man. So Tamarra, what you think about the action scenes with this as well too? Since we, in that realm right now, what do you think about the action scenes for Hawkeye?
I thought they were pretty cool. I liked when they were when they initially escaped from the, what do they call them? People in the jumpsuits.
The tracksuit.
Tracksuits. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, they had escaped from them after they had them riding on them little toy animal things, and then they got into the car and they were doing that high-speed chase, and she was throwing out all those different arrows. Yeah. I liked how that one scene where she spin the car facing them to get better aim. Yeah. That whole scene was pretty tight to me. Yeah. The action was pretty good. It was smooth, and I can say it's more realistic in a way. Like when Hawkeye was stuck in the tree, I was like, I would have just had him try to climb down. Yeah. But she was like, nah, I'm just gonna shoot all these little metal wires holding the tree up and make it break.
Man, oh my God.
Risk your life one more time, but you're gonna be all right.
Yeah. He's talking about no. She said, oh yes. Hey man, all right. Arrow gone, bro. But hold on tight.
But you know what? Again, Marvel is good at making small roles significant or bringing them back in your face. Those nerds, them
Oh yeah, with their little Renaissance festival outfits.
Yeah, man. Bro, I know people like that in real life, bro.
Man,
they came through in the clutch though.
They did.
Out of there.
But it's our element. I said, all right, bet, man. I still have not been to the Renaissance Festival, and I want to go. I wasn't gonna do it this year, but I was like, you know what? Well, last year. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my little Game of Thrones outfit ready. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get my accent going. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all into it, man.
Come on, bro. Do your thing, man. Look, it's tripped me out, man. I've been to so many comic book stores before, and you always hear about geeks and stuff, but when you actually meet them, yeah, man. It's really like that for real, man. Oh yeah, gosh. Oh, and I mean, it's their reality.
Gathering.
Yeah, they be there playing them cards. Yeah, I got this here, and this ice dragon is gonna beat your,
playing card.
And they real with it, man. I'm telling you, hey man, hey, bring out the old school Yu-Gi-Oh, the first generation. I'm with it.
You with it?
I'm with it. I call from the powers of the Dark Magician all day. What's up? Where you at?
I was on the Pokemon real hard during middle school.
Pokemon.
Come on, man. I'm still taking my little girl's video game and playing it.
Come on, bro.
You think I got it for you. This is really for daddy right here. As soon as she go bed. Be over there.
Dropping bully in the baby.
What you want? No. There you go. Yeah.
It's only 6 o'clock.
Cold blooded.
It's like, oh my God, I know my daughter looking like, man, what you doing? Oh man, but yeah, man. Renaissance, man, but it fit. Even Hawkeye was like, man, I'm not about to do this. Whatever. This is what y'all. Okay, this is what I need to get this, man.
So, I do what I got to do.
Yeah.
You know what? I really thought they was gonna go bring the old school Hawkeye uniform back out. With the I was like, oh man, are they gonna bring that out? But they got a black and purple, and it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I think the old school Hawkeye, was better.
Man, that was
yeah, I like the all black. I hated they burned the other suit though.
Oh yeah. I hate it. They should have kept the Ronin suit.
So tight.
That was clean. It was.
Yeah.
That one was clean. I dig that one, man. So getting more into the series, man. You see, they had little spots where Hawkeye was talking about, Natasha, Black Widow. They have, that encrypted where in New York where they have that encrypted plaque or whatever. I can't think of the name of it, but everybody's names are on it from the first Avengers. I thought that was cool. Yeah. And with the other, what was the other name? I can't think of the lady who has the leg that's gone. I can't think of her name right now. But I wasn't not Michaela. I can't think of her name right now. But I thought her character was pretty cool as well too, because that showed another thing, like y'all was saying, people with a disability, or that doesn't have, her leg is gone, but it didn't stop her from doing what she used to do, or so that's another cool character they brought into it. So I like her character as well. I thought, what are y'all thoughts on Haley Steinfeld, Kate Bishop's character overall? What are y'all thoughts on her?
I think it's a good development, man. Like, she shows a young lady who life has forever been changed. She saw Hawkeye as a kid, pretty much saved, New York, and saw everything that was going on. And she, as a kid, she made up in her mind that this is what she wanted to do. And the natural reaction when she first met him, oh my gosh, you're Hawkeye! Oh, like all of that, and perfect. Yeah. It's consistent, and just the building of the confidence that she has along the way. Honest, when she's the type of girl who, when she finds something out and something ain't right, she gets a bulldog grip on it and continues to investigate and not gonna give up. And then she even apologized to old boy when she found out, like, I was wrong. It was really my mama the whole time. That was dope. It shows a lot about her character. So I like how she does what she does and how she just full-fledged in it. And I think the name Lady Hawk is actually a good name, regardless of what Hawkeye said at the end. Yeah. Lady Hawk is a good
name. I guess I could say, kind of piggyback on what he just said. There was a good character development. To kind of see that, she wasn't bogged down by her situation, but her mind was totally focused on growing as this coming up superhero. And she had this person that she looked up to, that she could cling to. So it's like kind of watching them kind of feed off of each other was really cool for me. And then eventually kind of see her start to come into her own, towards the end, and have that confidence to get out there and just do it. No fear, no nothing, just, okay, this is what I got to do. This is what I'm facing. Let's knock it out. So I liked her character a lot.
Yeah, they handled her character very well. And she's just a great actress as well, too. I think she was in True Grit and a couple other films. And then she got, I'm like, wait, is that her? I'm like, wait a minute. And she handled the character perfectly. And from being, like you were saying, having a fangirl moment, like, are you Hawkeye? And, saying superheroes this and that. And he's like, nah, it's not what it's all cracked to be. And Hawkeye trying to tell you, like, no, this ain't really what you want. Right. It's about to get serious. And then her skills from archery to fighting skills to how she played well off of Hawkeye, and that whole little her and Florence Pugh, Yelena, that friendship thing right there, that was cool. That was cool. That was
the line that got me was when she was like, "Stop making me like you." Yeah. Like, it's just Yelena's personality is like that, man. And I like the fact that Yelena respected her in such a sense. Like, she didn't want to hurt her, she didn't want to fight her, but she wanted to kill Hawkeye. And so, every time she got in the way, she just kept like, kind of just get out of here, Yeah. But I just love the comedy essence between them. It was really good, bro.
It really is. And it's like you, and what I like about this series is that when it was serious, but it didn't take itself too serious.
Right.
And you get that with these Renaissance people, and with the whole on, I can do this all day play. And
right.
I love that. But it was just enough to where it's like, oh man, this is pretty. And I think that's what it was. It's like, it felt as like they really had fun with it. And you can tell with the performance from everybody. Even with Clint, with Hawkeye, man, we don't really get a chance to really enjoy his character like we wanted to. And he's a really dope character, from the swords to the family life, how you was talking about, with the archery, with everything. So yeah, Hawkeye's pretty dope. He like, Hawkeye's just that man that like, man, look, I just want to retire. I'm tired.
But you know what? You saying that reminds me of how he was in the in the
Avengers?
What If series.
Yeah.
When him and Natasha was together, and he was like, "I'm tired, Nat," and you know he sacrificed himself, bro. I was like, "Bro, don't go out like that, man." But you know, that series itself was just sickening, bro.
Yeah,
it was immaculate, man.
Yeah. Did y'all catch all of the What If series? Did y'all catch all of it, or
what? The whole thing?
Yeah. So
my favorite episodes were Doctor Strange, man.
Ooh.
He went to the dark side. Ooh. Oh my god,
man! I like
that. The ending
had so many lessons in that example. It was just like, wow.
Yeah. The ending for that, and I know we're not talking about this series, so I just want to say this.
We can. Yeah, we can. Go ahead.
The ending for that episode with Doctor Strange, bro.
Yeah.
It gave me the scariest implication, but like one of the most realest implications about what it's like to be without God, in a sense, right? Like he tried everything, bro. He used all of his power and was stuck in this one place. And all you can hear is him saying, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it." And in my mind, I just think about when cats die without Christ and they go to hell, bro. Imagine just that essence, right? I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. But it's too late.
Man, it got real.
They face what they know, you know?
It left you with a feeling like, oh.
It's sad, man.
I'm telling you, didn't it? I had that same thing. I'm like, man, oh man. I like it got real.
Whew.
Got real quick.
Oh.
And then with being greedy with power too, man, and what happens to you. And like the whole time I'm looking, I'm like, hey, Dr. Strange, I know you love her. You know, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like other women on the planet, brother. You don't have to, you know,
let her go.
Everybody's life because of one part. Like, what you doing?
Man, dude.
So,
I wonder how many years, you know, because it shows so much time passing in that other place that he was at, learning all of those things and absorbing all of those creatures.
Yeah.
And the old boy, you know, the keeper of the library, he was an old man. So it was like, dog, how long did you spend in there, bro? Like, how much energy did you need?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was a very interesting tale, man.
It was, man. Tamarra, tell me what you thought about the whole What If series, and we'll close out real soon for it. But yeah, tell me what you thought about What If. What was I know you said that was your favorite episode, correct?
Yeah. And you can say my runner-up would be, after that episode, would be the one with T'Challa in it. Yeah, him being a bad guy.
Come on now.
Yeah, so like me and my brother were sitting there watching it, and we're like listening to the voice, like, wait, is that so-and-so? Is that Chadwick? And it was like, yeah, it's him. So it's like, oh, it just tugged at our hearts, you know, because like it was still fresh that he was gone, you know.
Yeah.
And so like it was cool to see that twist of his character, you know, not being the usual hero, but someone that's like part of his gang that's, you know, into doing, you know, bad stuff. So it was interesting. I liked it. But I can say the Captain America episode where his significant other got into that spot. Yeah, that was really cool. Like I would have loved to see more episodes of just her in that role instead of him.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that's super dope, man.
That was, man. And getting back to, you know, the T'Challa, man, if y'all want a thug to cry thug tears, man, just say that, man, because I was tugging on my heart, my doggone self. Like, man, come on, man.
Oh
man. You gotta be strong.
I was thinking that. I was like, wait, I'm listening. Because, you know, the voice sounds a little different because it's the cartoon, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, wait, that can't be. I said, that can't be. I said, tell me that's the child. So now I'm just like, I'm looking. I'm like, no.
Good, man.
You know, and the episode was so epic, man. And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to trip you out. I got a homegirl who's making some clothes for the film. She's an excellent tailor, bro. You know what I told her? I sent her a picture to T'Challa's jacket, Star-Lord. She said, I can make that for you, just like exactly how you said. I said, what? So Kinfolk, she in the process. She's in the process of making me a jacket just like that, fam.
That's dope.
Yee!
For real,
yeah, so it's going down.
Clean, man. So, that's clean. That's what's up. Oh my gosh, yeah, man. The What If series was dope. The voice acting, from voice acting to the artwork to the fights as well too. That last battle when they were fighting, I was like, man, this dude is powerful, man. It was cool. I love seeing all of it. Man.
For sure. I love how he went after the Watcher, bro, like that, because just the fact that to realize that he had that much power, because the Watcher is a cosmic being, right? So you got powers in the Marvel universe, but the most elevated is the cosmic power. That's what Galactus has. And he turned that to Norman Rad into Silver Surfer. That's power beyond. And with all of those gems and everything, to see him fight that being and come to that is like something serious.
Yeah, man. Hold on, can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Let me see.
Is he muted?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, but just saying, a lot of people don't know that in the comic series, man, Nick Fury actually killed the Watcher, and he took his eye, and everything that the Watcher had seen, Nick Fury put in his eye, and he had seen and known everything that the Watcher had seen and known, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But that's something that's gonna come way later.
Yeah. Gotcha.
That Watch episode was pretty tight though, man. To see him finally be found out. That was scary, man, because he was like, what do I do? Because he ain't supposed to get involved.
Man, that was, I evil laughed at that. I'm not going to lie. Because it's like, I evil laughed at that one. Because it's like, he's like, I'm not supposed to, get involved, like the Tamarra was saying. And then finally, but when that problem come knocking on your front door, and he said, oh, he can see me. Oh, and the boy came up there. I said, oh, man. I said, bro. I said, watch out, man.
He tried to get quiet, but it was too late.
I couldn't hide nowhere. Jumped from one universe to the next universe. He still, I see you. Like, bro.
That is scary, man.
Terrifying, dog.
It's scary. Like, no. You stay down there. No. I'm coming up here. I want all existence annihilated. No, I'm coming up here, bro. So yeah,
I want to be the only person here.
But there are actually a group of Watchers. Like, it's a whole race of people. He's not the only one. Yeah. So they watch all over the place, man. It's crazy, dude.
And how bad would have been too if they gave you that job? And I'm like, okay, so y'all see what's going on. Y'all want to come help me? No. Watch it, man.
That's all they can do. But you know what? That's actually not the first time the Watcher's broken his oath. He's actually interfered before on rare occasions for people that he really liked, like the Silver Surfer. Another example again. Before the Silver Surfer, before Galactus came to Silver Surfer's planet, he came and he warned them. He was like, "Hey, y'all need to abandon this planet now because I forgot everything that was on the planet was so peaceful and so good that he wanted to keep it, but nope." But so I mean, there's some times when he does.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying. This was so good. All of it, man. All of it. The What If series, the Loki. From What If to Hawkeye to what else I mentioned, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision. I know WandaVision won't return for a second season, but that was dope. I enjoyed it. Man, it was really good. It was really good. And of course, Loki, they had what happened and transpired on that as well too. So all these Disney Plus Marvel shows, they just top notch. And Whew, man, we got some old shows coming towards us, man, and we're gonna see how it goes. And I know Oscar Isaac, Moon Knight, he's been putting in some work. I don't know if y'all seen him. I don't know if y'all seen him. Those little videos he been putting out. Those fight scenes gonna be epic. He's putting in some work.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, he put in some work, man, with it. So and then they had the She-Hulk teaser.
Yeah,
with the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo Hulk is actually going to be in this as well too.
Wow.
And we're still waiting to see what's going to happen with the Secret Invasion. That's with Samuel Jackson and the Skrulls coming through. And then, of course, you got Miss Marvel, the Kamala Khan that's going to be in Miss Marvel as well. And I think she's going to be up there. She's going to have her own Disney Plus series. And I'm trying to think who else. So many coming through. So we're going to stay tuned. We're going to stay locked in. So that's it, y'all. That is it. Y'all got any closing moments before we wrap it up about the Marvel Disney Plus series? Or
man, I enjoyed being on, brother. Like this super legit, man. You know, you gotta call us back again, but we gotta do this again, man.
Oh, of course. We gonna when I catch up on the anime, y'all jump on it.
Yeah, we gotta get your review on that My Hero and Attack on Titan.
Man, I'm binge watching it. How many seasons is it of My Hero? I don't care how many I'm watching. How many is it? It's like a lot.
Well, the anime
4 or 5.
It's probably gonna be more than that because the manga is still going. I just read the last issue of the manga, and the manga is probably about 2 seasons ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but man, dude, this is right now. You just in the beginning phases, bro. You see the transformation of each kid, and the thing about My Hero is the fact that it's not just about the superhero. All of his classmates in his class, they all have their background stories. And look,
it's kind of set up like Justice League. If you ever watched a Justice League cartoon, you know, though there's like a mass amount of heroes there, they all have their background stories and they all kind of play their parts in every episode, you know, and then you kind of know their face, and then they kind of pick episodes to kind of give a background to kind of build on them each time.
Okay.
It helps to build a connection with each character. Yeah. So it's about the same with Hero.
Gotcha, man. Appreciate y'all for bringing that to mind. Like everybody been telling me, and then y'all told me, no, brother, you need to watch. I'm like, okay. Now I finally start watching. I'm like, okay,
it'll change your life, man.
It's changing my life right now. like man. Oh my gosh. So yeah, man. Appreciate y'all again coming on Joffrey's VIP room. Peace and blessings to y'all. Happy New Year to everybody. One of y'all. See y'all next time. Tamarra, Talmadge, thank y'all.
I look back, son.
Yes, sir.